Okay, hi guys. Boleh dengar suara tak? Dengar suara Izzah, boleh dengar suara tak? Izzah ada ke?
Dengar.
Okay, good. Kalau tak ramai macam ni bagus. Sebab kan ada isu pula. Okay, lama ni pun aku punya. Okay, kita tunggu dalam, kalau tak ada dalam 5 minit, 5 minit lagi, 3 minit macam. Join lah. So just want to proceed. Kejap. Before that, okay, let me check Google Form. Soalan tak susah. Dah okey tak? Dah baca, dah tengok dah soalan tadi? Kesoalan tu sebenarnya nota. Nak bagi korang practice sebelum final, because I check your final examination question for criminal law, which I believe that the previous, not the previous lecturer, but I think other lecturer have done that, and then I alter balik. I minta izin orang nak edit balik sebab dia punya question pun ada a few yang salah and doesn't meet the requirements lah, which I believe that supposedly korang semua way better than that. Maknanya tak nak pandang rendah korang lah. Kalau you bagi macam question what is crime, everyone can answer that, right? Takkanlah bagi macam tu kan. So bukanlah menyusahkan soalan pun, tapi kita letak satu standard kat situ. Sebab bila you buat soalan undang-undang, you need to have obviously the evidence and the cases as the supporting documents or the supporting evidence. So the first thing will be the statute itself or the law, and then followed by the application of the law, which has been prevailed in such decided cases and judicial, or we call it as judicial precedents. So itulah dia, a decision that has been made by courts. Tak kisahlah court mana pun. I mean, like the level of the court, it doesn't make any difference, but then it is very important to see how the law has developed or shaped the matter or the issue. Let's say, for example, you're talking about hurt and grievous hurt. So people are asking how to differentiate these both, because grievous hurt is 319 and grievous hurt is 320. So what is amount to hurt, and how far could that hurt be? H-U-R-T. How far could that hurt be until it can be defined, or until it can reach the level of grievous hurt, which is the higher, the higher, it's not the higher level of or the higher grade of hurt, and how far does that grievous hurt can be associated with culpable homicide, or maybe culpable homicide, and then after that can become murder. Okay, because every single crime or every single criminal acts in this world, okay, it's interrelated, and it's always like have the correlation between each other. Like for example, you just see that the issue is rape, okay, and then other people see that from molest it can become rape, and then after that maybe in that particular event, even it has penetration or not, suppose it will invite the sense of assault and battery, and then what else, hurt and grievous hurt, as well as maybe it can lead to culpable homicide or murder. But that culpable homicide and murder, it can be happened due to the fault of both parties or maybe one party. Like for example, the defendant is the wrongdoer. The wrongdoer doesn't have the mens rea, tak ada orang kata niat pun nak membunuh, but in that particular moment, just because he has that tendency of assaulting the victims, and then after that not only assaulting, but then maybe some sort of force factor that lead to culpable homicide. Okay, maybe he doesn't even has the intention to murder that particular victims, but then just because of he is in that dilemma, or maybe in that situation which force him to do that action, or maybe it's not his intention lah. So benda tu semua adalah correlation lah, daripada rogol boleh jadi bunuh. Okay, so it is very important for you to understand the concept benda tu semua. Okay, so itu dalam semua tu dalam causation. Okay, because kalau I lay down balik your punya syllabus, okay, what you need to understand is this. Yang tadi I tunjuk kat you guys kan, I tunjukkan I tengah working so hard untuk finish off the notes for you guys. Bukan jujur, tapi ada classes pun macam budak-budak policing, and then policing tak apa, during the notes. No, the acts of criminal justice. Okay, there's another one. So I have tons of work. Even though sekarang ni kalau consider as kita orang ni holiday tau sebenarnya. Because kita orang semua tengah holiday, bukannya ni lah. Because your class supposedly habis last week, and then I think next week is going to be you punya ni kan, study week, right? Tapi I change it to become ni lah, sebab kita orang I don't know, macam kelam kabut sikit since COVID ni semua. Kita tengah buka. Sebab nombor seorang dah baca juga kan. Okay, siapa angkat tangan tu? Ada orang angkat tangan? Tak ada. Okay, so throw me a question. Apa yang tak faham? Let's discuss about the test tu. Tu baru nak buka. Let's see. Dah tak nak buka, tak buka, you buka. Anyone? Apa you tak faham?
Sir, test tu bahagian B, sir.
Bahagian B, okay. So what I need you to do, bahagian B tu is actually you punya, okay, basically when you answer question, like for example, I don't think you have done this before. I mean like drafting the question, the answer. Have you done drafting the answer? So what I try to portray dalam you punya test tu is actually an exercise for you to do before your final, because I don't want you to like be in that all kind of ni tau, method tau, macam like you stuck there, macam nak jawab any kind of essay macam you buat. I mean like it's not only my subject, but I don't know how about different other subject. Is there any particular anatomy of the answer itself, or the skeleton of the essay? Ada tak? Mesti ada kan? Like, for example, you have to put the problem statement, right? Betul tak? Betul tak korang? How do you answer English question? Let's say English essay. Let's say if I give you one argumentative kind of essay, and I want you to answer. So, obviously, basically, you're going to have a skeleton. Like for example, like you have the problem statement. Of course, you're going to have the title. The title normally is going to be the question, okay? And the question reflects what you're going to write and whether you are go for it or you're against it. Okay, like for example, if the question asks you to do or the question asks you whether you agree if we banned smoking cigar in the public. So let's say if you agree with that statement, so you're going to have your agreement in that, and then you have to lay down all the particular evidence or facts that you or the information that you have in order to support your argument just now. Okay, so let's say if you agree for that, so you have to first define. Okay, takkan you nak macam contoh kejap. Kita buka. Memang nak tulis malam ni. I sebenarnya okay. Sebab I nak jawab sampai tanya-tanya yang benda yang kita dah beritahu kan. Ask them to scroll up lah. Kalau ada yang tanya pasal due, sebab saya kalau saya bagi due time untuk you punya test, I don't think you can do it in such in such a rush tau. Because saya tak nak stress dengan korang, sebab tu saya tak letak due date bila, sebab previously pun due date 1 bulan April korang hantar bulan 5 juga kan. But this one cannot lah, kena hantar at the end of the semester lah, tak boleh lah. This one jadi supplement punya exercise for you guys lah. Sekejap saya nak share screen. Okay. So I can see the screen, right? Okay. 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 Can you see the screen? Tak ada. Tak nampak screen
Nampak.
Oh, nampak? Saya tak nampak. Saya punya lagi satu phone ni. Pelik pula. Okay, sebab aku yang share. Sebab I cannot see my own. Ya, aku dah tak nampak. Okay, tapi nak nampaknya Microsoft Word ni okey lah Okay. Sekejap lagi. Start presenting. Okay. So that's what about that. Kan dia konten pula. Apalah. Sebab kau boleh record je aku guna. General merge tak jadi aku kan. I think better share screen kot. Share screen je lah. Okay, senang. So yang ni tekan. Okay dah. So better. So I have to make sure. Sudah. Okay. So back to the discussion just now. So whenever you answer your English question, like for example, I mentioned about the argumentative essay lah apa kan. So you have that skeleton that you have to do in order to make sure you are aligned with the question or you don't divert yourself. Okay. everywhere, okay? Because it is very important to stick to the point and stick to what you should put in your essay or whatever. Okay, so that's the same thing like for your essay writing. So the issue will be the problem statement lah. Okay, problem statement. So let's say if the question give you the issue about, let's say about rape, or maybe let's say rape lah, or hurt. So make sure, okay, let's say murder lah, senang lah. Sebab I rasa soalan pun macam murder je keluar. Dah bagi hint tu. Murder culpable homicide. Tak murder culpable homicide. And biasanya lah itu je lah. Tak ada banyak pun yang lain-lain. Okay. So, make sure siapa yang ada datang kelas ni, please, the first sentence that you have to write under the issue, okay, which is ILAC tu, you kena letak the issue. Ini je ayat senang. The issue is whether A is liable for murder. Ini sahaja. A ini adalah dia punya defendant or the wrongdoer. Okay. And then for murder, ini adalah, wait, sorry tak lekat sini dekat. Okay. Murder adalah dia punya element in law. Don't, okay, kalau you nak rajin sikit, okay, the issue is whether A, nama wrongdoer or defendant, nama dia let's say Ahmad lah, you just put Ahmad is liable for murder, that's it. Kalau let's say you have two issues, kita nak cari, the question asks you, ataupun kita buat satu question nak, aku cari question pula. Takkan jawab question tadi, tak boleh lah kan. Tapi tengok tak question tadi tu, mana tahu ada cahaya hidayah. Masalah tu question ni. Criminal law, moderated final. Ada soalan final ni. Tak apa. Kita macam ni je. Ahmad stab Abu. Okay. Unintentionally after big quarrel. Scared Abu might kill his wife at home. Macam sama soalan tu. Okay. Abu did not make it to the hospital and died due to severe wound. Macam ni je soalan dia. So, dia kata discuss the criminal liability liabilities lah. Okay, sekejap to severe wound and loss of the medical officer found out that he might be sepelik je. Tak ada. Tak boleh tahu sini. Dan itu je lah. Sebab nanti kan complicated pula. So Ahmad said Abu unintentionally after big quarrel. He scared Abu might kill his wife at home. Abu did not make it to the hospital, okay, and died due to severe wound and loss of blood. Discuss the criminal liabilities of Ahmad. Okay. So the issue is whether this is issue dia. You buat macam ni lah. Sama tak macam dalam soalan tu? Dekat sama kan? So the issue is whether Ahmad charges the criminal, okay, the punishment lah. No, and the defenses. Sorry, and the defenses available for Ahmad. Oh, ya. Sekejap Before that, Ahmad suffers a mental illness that only appear if he feels stressed and depressed, stressed and worried about something. Okay, so this is interesting. So now, barulah kita boleh buat defense. Okay, Ahmad suffers a mental illness that only appear bukan short term lah, short term. Mental illness. Mental illness nanti I search lah. This is just a general lah. Kita try ni balun je. Okay, kalau soalan keluar macam ni. Okay, first of all, you nampak Ahmad suffers a short term mental illness. Dah nampak dah. This can be the defense. Betul tak? Tapi wait for it. Because dia kata short term. Short term, it can never be always that he is in mental illness condition. Because in order to make sure that the defendants can use that defense of mental illness as the primary defense, he is in need of providing such medical report and so on. Okay, and the medical expert need to give that that document. Ada nak cakap tadi? Okay, tak apa. And then so based on this one, tak apa, you just tengok situ that the first thing you see that the term mental illness kat sini. So be a student, you have to make sure that you highlight the key point. So this is the first key point. Short term mental illness. Kena letak juga short term ni. That only appear if he feels, okay, if he feels stress and worry about something kan, tak? So this is the point. And then Ahmad step. Bila dia kata step, you have to make sure, okay, dia past tense pula. Dia how many times? I can say that steps. Oh no. Kalau I letak DED, okay, step. Okay, step tak kisahlah because dia general. Abu unintentionally. Okay, after big quarrel. Because when I do the criminal law punya question, I have to make sure that it is differ than the tort. Because ada satu lagi branch of law yang saya sebut, which is law of tort, T-O-R-T. Law of tort pun dia akan, but kita consider law of tort as as private kind of law, okay, because when it comes to criminal, it is a public law, okay, tapi tort ni lebih kepada orang dengan orang. Macam contoh, saya fitnah awak, Okay, orang lain tak ada efek, awak saja efek, terefek kan. So awak boleh saman saya macam tu. Ataupun saya tolak awak sikit, awak jatuh, orang lain tak kena kan, betul tak? So dia tak akan bagi impact kepada orang lain. Dengan menolak awak jatuh ke dalam longkang, it doesn't mean that saya sangat berbahaya dan akan menyebabkan orang lain semua ketolak masuk dalam longkang. Itu perbezaan antara tort dan criminal. So criminal offence is more into the offences that has been done and it's related to the state. Okay, so that if that particular criminal or crime happened, so it will affect the citizen as a whole, okay, or the group or society as a whole in that particular area. Okay, so for example like this one lah. Okay, bila kita cakap pasal step bunuh. Bila cakap pasal bunuh ni, this is something that very big. Okay, bila cakap pasal bunuh je, people will feel scared and rethink about being safe with the people that have this kind of history lah. Okay, itu yang pernah membunuh. Kita akan cuba jauhkan diri. Okay, and then he scared Abu might kill. Okay, he scared might kill his wife. Okay, maybe lah dalam dia punya quarrel, Abu has stated that he might kill his wife. Okay, because of something lah. Okay, Abu did not make it to the hospital and died due to, okay, discuss sekarang dia nak the criminal abilities and defenses. Okay, so bila ada dua, okay, the issues are whether, taklah, the issues are whether Ahmad is liable for murder, what are the defenses, okay, available for buat simple je lah. For him to escape from the liability. Okay, thus what are the defenses? Okay, defense or defenses available for him. Okay. Kau sedap lah tambah je macam ni. Okay, only dia tulis ini saja untuk defenses Kita dah belajar defenses, right? I even include it in your classroom, so I think you have that note. Ada tak? Ada tak kelas yang tak dapat? I think I have uploaded to both classes. Okay. Then issue law dia. So sekarang ni the issue is what? You have first issue adalah murder. Betul tak? So the code section 300. Okay. If found guilty of murder, punya dia penal code section berapa? Section berapa? I think 302. Can someone double confirm? Penal code. Okay, mak kau. Kan. Belum macam ni. Okay, buat penal code sekejap. So lupa. Tak adanya orang ingatlah penal code ni semua. Sebab kita tak selalu membunuh. Kau pernah hafal. Then this is the first degree tau. The first degree maknanya the first ni lah yang punya sabitan pertama. Kalau let's say lah he is liable under penal code, it will be section 300 for murder. But then this is the punya punishment. So the punishment punishment, this is the charge. Then punishment dia adalah under section berapa? 302 I think. Lambatnya ya Rabbi. Sorry slownya. Penal code. Ya Allah, lembabnya. Lot penal code document kan ada yang buat chat. Buat keluar. Sorry sebab dia okay. Tak keluar baik. 333. Okay. There are two offences yang you kena focus on kalau dalam you punya ni, because you buat I presume that this is only like criminal introduction. Criminal law, that means it's only first part of criminal, so you have to focus on dua benda ni. Yang ni semua yang I tengah scroll ni adalah benda-benda yang general, and then after that you have chapter 3 will discuss about the punishment, and then general exception. Yang you paling kena fokuskan adalah ini. Batman semua tinggalkan, ada dekat start daripada I think this one organized crime bukan bukan dia 300 lah, start daripada 300 lebih. Kira-kira apa justice bukan, start daripada sini bukan, bawah lagi. Public health after this. Religion, human, this one. You start dari sini sebenarnya. Offences affecting the human body. Okay, part ni So, culpable homicide, 209, you can discuss about culpable homicide, and then 300 murder. So, the main will be the murder lah, because the thing is, the question ask about a murder. So, murder, and then you tengok ni, 302 adalah punishment of murder. So 302, 304, you can discuss about this. Okay, sekejap That means you're going to focus on 302, 304. Let's say if you can prove that he is not really, he unintentionally did that act. Okay, so lower the lower charge to culpable homicide. The code 299. But you have to prevail first. There are 4 limbs under section 300 that you need to make sure that, okay, what ni Sekejap okay. By using a parang piece of parang. Betul lah, parang is one. Saya nak tak swap macam tak boleh. Balik tak parang. Okay, lower charge dia adalah 299. Maknanya, kalau let's say you want to still keep him safe. Let's say for example, if the court agree that he is because it's murder already. Orang tu dah mati betul tak? Orang tak mati. Orang tu dah mati. The court will put Okay, masam ni. The court will put him under murder. So 300. Biasanya peguam ataupun lawyer akan orang kata prepare the evidence and the argument, okay, which lead to the reduction of his charge lah. So that from 300 maybe he will be reduce the court will reduce his charge to 299, which is culpable homicide, not amount to murder. Okay, because he doesn't have the intention, but the problem is when I added just now that he used parang. So the next will be the reasonable man test, because the court will ask whether that parang is really you nak bunuh orang tak sengaja tapi you guna parang. Betul tak? So the court will look at the evidence that the defendant did lah. Macam contoh, kalau tadi guna parang, it is different if the defendant use parang and then or the very small knife. Okay, because kalau unintention, some people will not use that big thing lah macam parang as compared to pisau. Macam you pergi masuk, perompak masuk rumah you tapi dia bawa parang, bukan parang, pisau je, tapi you tembak dia guna M16. So timbal balik reasonable man test, you akan kalah lah because you bawa sword lebih bahaya. Okay, and it's illogical for you to have that and to apa orang kata, to defend yourself. Ni exceeding private defense lah, exceeding private defense by using that kind of ni lah senjata. Lower charge, lower punishment dia adalah okay, code 299 299 pula 204. Okay, done. So ini je cara nak tulis ayat dia. Okay, senang je. Sebut satu ini ayat korang lah, tak apa, buat simple je. Oh no, okay, sini. Okay. Find murder under section 300. Apun define murder as murder is defined as as an act. Okay, contoh lah and ni contoh je an act of taking away someone else's life. Okay, according to Penal Code, Malaysian Penal Code section 300 define murder as, tu ibu ambil kat sini, pergi dekat mana? Aku tutup baca kitaan. Okay, page berapa ni? Tulisan dulu. Research up. Mampus. Oh, ni search je. 302. Okay. Okay. Next. Okay dah. Ni. Okay. Apa dia define? Murder. So, you pergi kat sini. Tak payah susahkan otak. Apa tadi? Hilang pula. Okay. Murder kan? Okay. Sekejap. Ini susunan. Okay. S. Okay. Kalau ini kan susah kan cakap kan? Buat macam ni. Kalau akulah jadi korang, ambil ni, copy and paste je. Tapi kena copy and paste dengan bijak lah. Macam ni. Okay, murder is defined as define as the exception X. Okay, exception of. Okay, exception of cases. Ni sini. Exception of pada yang ini. Ini. Define murder as the exception of culpable homicide if dah yang bawah ni you buat yang 4 tu. Nak simpan korang kan, saya tak kisah, yang ni korang copy and paste tak apa sebab dia ada volume ni panjang kan. Kalau sesatkan dibaliklah, siapa pandai rephrase balik. Tapi jangan sampai orang kata lari daripada you punya ni lah, jadi panjang jawapan korang. Yang ini kalau korang masuk Turnitin sekalipun, dia adalah suatu fakta yang mana korang tak boleh nak tukar. Okay, jadi dia tak kira sebagai you ni lah plagiarism. See. Next. This is the one. Offense of murder, the punishment, tapi sebenarnya punishment tak ada tak sini lah, can be seen is highlighted under section 302 of the penal code, ataupun kalau yang malas tulis Malaysia Penal Code kan, letak macam ni kan, PC and the PC. Okay, section 302 of the PC, the punishment is highlighted under the section 302 of the PC, which that tengok 302 pula. Inilah cara kita orang jawab law. Korang patut jawab law sebenarnya. Nampak tak? Simple je. Ambil lah. Saya highlight that. Okay, tengok copy dulu. Okay. Highlight that. Whoever commits murder shall be punished. Bila dia guna perkataan shall, it can be or cannot be. Okay? Dapat Macam ni je jawapan dia. Inilah jawapan dia. Yang ini yang orang patut kena tulis dekat you punya part mana tu? Part B yang full essay tu. Lepas sudah dapat you define yang ini yang bawah ni you kena jawab dekat part B kan. Ni full essay nanti. Full essay of course lah. Full essay you have to put everything. Sebab saya nak tengok korang faham tak. Macam isu pula. Jadi dekat full essay nanti you akan jawab macam ni. Copy balik. Jadi jawapan tu cantik lah. Isu ni. Nampak tak? The issue whether salah. Tak payah tak issue is je. Sebab issue je. Is. Okay, the issue is whether amal does what are the defenses of the law. Okay. Sekarang kita dah cover satu, murder. Nanti you akan buat argument sendiri murder lah. You dah define murder. Kalau perasan ini adalah you punya L, iaitu law. Okay, the second one is law. Okay, then you kena ada application. Okay, application ni macam nak buat. Let's say kita discuss pasal part 1 dulu, murder Buat pula application dia. By looking at the Abu Ahmad did not have the intention to stab Abu. However, his condition that probably under the under stress and worry of losing his wife. Okay. How is condition? Let him or cause him to act in such a way. Ini bahasa simple lah eh. Okay, you can do later on. Lepas tu, it is thus it has been stated that Ahmad is suffer from short-term mental illness that may contribute in his aggressive movement action okay. So sekarang saya tak buat lagi defense tapi inilah cara jawab dia. Kalau nak masukkan case macam mana? Okay, this can be referred this can be seen in the case of, let's say Zainab, PP against, ada satu case yang famous tu yang pasal dia ada mental illness. PP bisa Ali ke Ahmad lagi Zarif lah. Lepas tu letak tahun dia 1987, let's say. Okay, the court held ni important nanti saya apa kata important that during the event. Okay, yang during the event of ni, ini adalah case yang ni PP against Zarif ni. Event, defendant is drunk, let's say, due to the malicious act of his friend that set him to be the culprit that killed that ends up killing his own wife. Therefore, it was agreed that after much consideration of the judge, the charge of murder become culpable. Okay, the section. Okay, habis by virtue of section 299 of the so since he has he said he has proof to have unintentionally he has proved the evidence. Now he has proved the absence of mens rea during the killing, the abduction ke as okay, tahu dia tu. Ini contoh dia. Susah tak? Susah kan? Siapa kata susah? Siapa yang dah tidur dah? Sekejap ni, saya nak ambil yang ni. Lepas tu dah settle. Korang boleh jawab dah. Okay. Ni application Yang ni adalah, okay, saya asingkan. This one is actually the, so kalau patut tahu dah lama dah benda ni tahu. Sayang lah. Ini simple. Kan dah keluar soalan macam ni kan. Masa korang punya test tu kan. Kalau saya ambil jawapan tu, lagilah teruk. Tak apa-apa korang tulis. Okay. So this is the application Satu so ni dah defense dah. Saya kata tadi. Balik ke his condition dia boleh. Okay. Ini contoh yang sekejap sampai sini. Okay. Ini adalah sejenis case review. Saya nak kena ada satu case. Bagaimana kita cakap application ni, bagaimana kita gunakan law tu untuk prevailkan dia, kita guna case lah, which is bagaimana undang-undang tu dah shapekan the landscape dia, okay, of the issue tersebut. Then conclusion dia. Therefore, it can be advised ni ayat-ayat paling orang kata paling kurang ajar lah, biasa lawyer guna. Advice, saya advice je, saya tak bagi cadangan yang tetap. Okay, advice that the court, okay, Ahmad, there is an existence of no, there is okay, it can be said, advice that okay, Ahmad is not totally liable for such criminal act of murder under section 300 of the code. Due to his condition of mental illness that occurs whenever he feels stress or worry about something. Thus, might be ataupun shall be under section 299 of the penal code found that if found guilty, he might be punished under section of the same code atau same act. Which is okay. So tadi saya tak buat defense. Kalau defense satu kan, kalau let's say you nak guna defense apa, hilang ingatan. So kat sini ada defenses kan. Kita tengok Allah, okay. Forced by spouse, what the hell? Itu je dia. Mental. Virus, mental disability, no. Next. 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 No, no, no. Judgmental. Ada satu tu, section berapa tahu untuk 80, sekejap. 379 379 ke? 379 kot. 379 ke itu, tengok 379 ke? 379? Tak ada ada. Oh ni TAF bukan. 179. Defenses kan? Bukan. Bukan. Nantilah, itu je defenses tu. Okay. Settle. Macam ni je. So kalau dekat conclusion tu, ini kalau yang full Kalau yang full kan, jadi macam ni lah. Sekejap saya kecilkan sikit supaya nampak semua. Kalau you nak jadikan satu essay, dia akan jadi macam ni. Ini conclusion sekejap. Oh, Abang. Panjang tak? Tak banyak nak pun. Ni lah. Dan ni adalah dia punya full answer lah. Ini pun tak full lagi ni sebenarnya. Ada banyak lagi elemen dia tak cerita. Dah. Tu. Dan ni adalah panjang sebab ni lah. Okay, lepas tu ada application, murder, ini issue dia. Okay, issue dia murder lah. Lepas tu, ini adalah dia punya law. Tak apa. Law. Ni law dia. Lepas tu, you ada application. And then you're going to have the, what the hell, this one is like, oh okay, it's wrong. Kita tak highlight, tengok. Application and then the conclusion. Done. Tak payahlah. Dalam ini, okay, let's talk about the marks, okay. So, generally, for this type of question, let's say essay, we have like 20%. Normally 20 marks, okay, that is the general marks. But then because I have this in 100 marks, so I put it in, yang ni, I jadikan dia, apa tak? Yang ini biasanya kalau 20 markah, out of 20, issue adalah 2 markah. 2 markah. Dalam law, dia akan ada, biasanya 6 markah. Iaitu law, and then application yang paling banyak, iaitu 10 markah. Ini kalau yang saya letakkan di kop lah. 10 markah. And then this one adalah 2 markah. Grammar tak tepi dulu. Grammar tak penting sangat. Sebab ni law. Tapi try lah. Okay, ada soalan? Macam mana? Susah? Senang? Ngantuk dah ni. Cepat. Saya soalan. Baik tanya sekarang.
Tak ada, sir.
Okay, so malam ni dia punya due date
Janganlah kasar sangat tu.
Apa? Okay tak?
Okay, sir.
Faham?
InsyaAllah.
Faham sir.
Faham kan? Senang kan? Tak susah
Sir.
betul tak?
Jadi dah.
Kau dapat ni, apa dia?
Nak tengok balik saya.
Okay, balik dah.
Hmm.
Hak jawapan ni.
Jawapan tu
Nanti
nak
forward
tengok.
dekat korang punya, kau ada forward kat mana?
Forward kat group asal. Saya nak tengok
Okay.
balik.
Okay.
Saya ada buat record video kan untuk ni.
Ada?
Dekat YouTube I suppose.
Nanti saya buat lagi.
Okay, terima kasih.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye pula. Okay lah guys. Tu je. Nanti korang buat dulu. So kalau sesempat,
Okay, bye.
kalau sesempat nanti sekejap Alamak. Okay. Tak apa, nanti saya settlekan dulu korang punya notes tu sebab I need sometimes. Besok kot saya siap buat. Yang notes yang saya buat tadi tu. Lepas tu nak buat act in criminal justice pula. So you punya, saya utamakan you all punya dulu. Okay? So bukan goreng kaki kat rumah tau, nak cerita.
Okay, saya thank you, sir.
Okay? Kau tak lepas juga korang, siapa yang datang ni, aku siap ni berapa orang ni. Kau tak dapat jawab, siap korang. Soalan senang.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
try. Kita orang try, sir.
Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum.
Cuba. Waalaikumsalam, sir. Sir.
Ya.
Bye.
Tak boleh mati pula benda ni.
Bye, sir.
Bodoh sangat. Tutup sini lah.
Sir, nanti sahur makan apa, sir?
Makan hati.
Oh, okay, sir.